This episode was recorded at Greenfield Primary School in Leicestershire.
Hello and welcome to the Chatterbooks. Each episode we'll chat about the latest books we've been reading, as well as sharing some old favourites you might have missed. Hi, I'm Emmie.
Hi, I'm Ella.
Hi, I'm Isla.
Our first book this episode is Malamander, Eerie-on-Sea by Thomas Taylor. For anyone who hasn't read this book, it's about Violet Palmer, Herbert Lemon and Sebastian Eels. Violet Palmer's trying to find her parents, as her parents have gone missing, and she wants Herbert Lemon's help. Violet's been living with her auntie, and now her aunt's going away. This makes her even more determined to find her mum and dad.
Violet's parents were missing when she was a baby. They were staying at a hotel and then went on a boat and never came back. I like this book because it's very adventurous.
I like it because it has lots of surprises and interesting turns.
I thought that it was really fun because they had tons and tons of different characters.
I think my favourite character was Jenny because she's really funny and she owns a bookshop and I really like books.
My favourite character was also Violet because I think she's very adventurous.
I really enjoyed it because some of the characters really changed towards the end of the story.
A key part of the story is that Violet and Herbie have to get the Malamander egg.
They need to get the egg because it will grant their wildest dreams.
And Violet really wants this egg so she can get her mum and dad back.
But Sebastian Eels is trying to get the egg before them.
He's the villain and he wants it for a selfish reason.
He did something horrible to the Malamander.
Loads of people say adventure books are for boys, but the main character is a girl and it really intrigued me.
I really like her because she's so brave and just gets on a boat to fight a Malamander.
I think we might need to explain what the Malamander is. The Malamander is a sea creature.
And it's a really magical creature.
When we read this in class, I really wanted to read the rest of the series, and there are 5 books.
That was our thought on Malamander, Eerie-on-Sea by Thomas Taylor.
As you're listening to this, hopefully you'll know that you can subscribe to the Chatterbooks podcast for free on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, and most places you can listen to podcasts. Ask someone else if you're not sure, or go to our website, thechatterbooks.co.uk, to find the links in all past episodes.
Our second book today is Crater Lake by Jennifer Killick. Some Year 6s go on a school trip to Crater Lake.
It must have been a nice place at Crater Lake then.
It really wasn't.
Why not?
Well, when you go to sleep, spores get into you and you become a bug.
How big are the bugs?
They're like human-sized. You just become a wasp and start stinging people.
Why do they sting people?
Because they want more bugs.
Wait, like spores from plants?
Yeah, they go in the air and when you fall asleep, you breathe them in.
What type of plants produce those spores?
I think it's the trees.
Has this happened to other Year 6s that have gone there?
Well, they're the first ones there. It just got made.
Oh, so this is a brand new camp?
Well, yeah, it got hit with a meteorite by millions of years ago.
Is that what made the spores come off the trees?
Wait a minute, so since there was a meteor, are these spores like aliens or something?
Well, in the book it says they're alien wasps, so probably. They don't think like themselves, they forget who they are, they just become bugs. And they can't swim, so they're building a dam to get rid of all the water. Miss Hodge, the main teacher, became a bug with Digger and Dale, who both are trying to attack the friendship group that are trying to defeat the bugs.
Is anyone trying to stop them? Who are the main heroes?
Katia and her friends. I like how it's in first person because it tells you about his sleeponomia? Sleeponomia?
What's sleeponomia?
I've now looked it up. It's called sleep apnea. And this means he has something to help him breathe when he's asleep. This means he has a mask over his face so the spores can't get to him.
Is there any more following books to this series?
Yes, it's called Crater Lake Evolution.
It sounds a bit like a horror book. What would you say?
It kind of is, but it didn't give me any nightmares, luckily.
Imagine if this happened on our Year 6 trip. Who do you think would fight off all the bugs?
Me, obviously.
I'm sure you wouldn't.
I'm sure I would.
Really?
Actually, kind of, I might not. I might just go, run home.
I'd probably just stay in the room or tell a teacher.
Oh, the teacher's a bug, though. You can't tell the teacher.
Well, then maybe we'd have to fight it off.
I'd probably just run away.
If you're easily scared, then be warned. But it is also really funny, so I totally recommend Crater Lake by Jennifer Killick. Ella, what book have you got for us?
I really enjoyed one of the Lemony Snicket books. It's called Series of Unfortunate Events. Have any of you tried it?
I've tried it and I really like it as well.
I've not tried it, but I've seen it in the library. Maybe I should read it next time I go.
As you like Crater Lake, I think you'll really enjoy these because these are quite scary. The Baudelaire children run away because Count Olaf tries to find them because he wants all of their fortune and money, which they've been given from their parents.
Where did they run away from?
They ran away from their home, and Mr. Poe works there, so he tells them where they need to go for their first home, and they go to live with Count Olaf.
Who's a horrible, mean person.
Wait, who's Mr. Pope?
Mr. Poe is a banker who's the Baudelaire's parents' friend.
How many siblings are there?
There's only 3. Sonny's 2, Violet's around 12, and
Klaus is 11, I think.
Olaf knows that they're rich, and he's going to wait until one of them's old enough and they inherit all the money. He wants to marry Violet so he gets all the money.
That sounds actually revolting.
He was trying to make it as if it was a fake marriage, but really he got real props.
I would have rather become a bug. Why is it called A Series of Unfortunate Events?
Because there are tons of books, and in each book something always goes wrong. Something awful always happens to the same children.
Count Olaf's always trying to think of new ways to get their money.
Is this happening in book 1, or is it like the whole series?
It kind of follows through for the whole series. Yeah, if you don't really want to read it, you can also watch the series on Netflix. Has anyone here watched it?
I've watched it and I recommend it to lots of people. I think you should read the books first before you watch the series, as you get a lot of detail about the children.
Oh my god, I really wish that they made a series on Netflix for Malamander's series. It would be so good.
That's all for us on this episode. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.